Yo, what's up? It's Light with Raw Vibrant Health. Thank you for tuning into my show. And I want to talk to you about the biggest myth of all time, mucoid plaque. It's not real. Clickbait, 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 clickbait. Okay, for you guys who have been around a while, you're going to not hear me really say probably too much different. You've heard this like a broken freaking record. Okay, so this is maybe more for the people who are newer to my channel. Mucoid plaque is real, guys. Okay, and I know because for almost 8 years I've been detoxing here and here and there, and I've done over the last, when you look at it, it's been quite a lot of detoxing, and it's been hundreds and hundreds of times of this stuff coming out of me that it's just when it comes out of me, it just amazes me because I'm feeling so crappy, and then when it comes out, it's mucus, and you can see the mucus, and there's different forms of it. There's different there's different. At first, you usually will get big bunches out, but now I just get like little bits out. And so, yeah, these last 3 weeks, I went pretty hard. I did 9 days of sugarcane juice, but my body was definitely not ready to eat after that, and my body still wants to water fast a little bit. It's just not the right time. But my body feels like eating now, but it's gotten past that point. But for a while there, it was like 9 days of sugarcane juice, and then I was like, okay, no way. And then I did 36-hour dry fast, just like 1 day of watermelon juice, 1 day of juice, like 24-hour water fast, and then like 36-hour water fast, and just like each day was like kind of like, which I don't normally do, and then just like three days of watermelon, just eating it. Or today was just only eating Rollinia. I've had 3 already. Yeah, Rollinia and 2 liters of coconut water, and I'm gonna have a 4th Rollinia when I get home. So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing for a while there. I was really seeing this stuff come out of me daily. I'm talking about like 10 times in a day. And why is that? Oh, you should be healthy if you should. Yeah, well, you know what, guys, I've told you guys a million times, I'm not Mr. Perfect. I eat stuff. I'm paying the full price for. I was frying up tempeh in coconut oil, non-GMO tempeh in Bali. I was doing that, I have to admit. And I was eating rice, and it's just a lot of things. It's just, for me, no-nos, like too often is not good. Once in a while is okay, but I can't. Once you just can't. You guys know. Put some examples of your how you can relate to me, and how you can also share the truth here with everyone, that these mucus forming foods will form a kink in your bowels, just like a garden hose, right? Just like a garden hose, your small bowel, your large bowel, which is your colon, both of those, it's like 30 feet long. And once you get clean there, believe it or not, it can get clogged up again. It can get, like I said, like a stricture, like a little kink, or it can balloon out, and things are not going to flow out. That mucoid is going to be that's going to be the reason. And how I know this is so many different ways, but one of the telltale things is that one of the symptoms that for some reason came back, because it was one of my weaknesses that my body chose, because my GI tract did get a kink in it. It was this spastic colon thing, which I had like 8 years ago, which was really severe, like ulcerative colitis style. And so I would have, so these last like 3 weeks or last month, it was like as soon as I landed in Hawaii, my stomach was messed up, and it was like, oh gosh, you got to do something. You got to take better care of yourself. And um, yeah, so that's what I did, and what I was saying is the sleep gets not good because my colon was like kind of spastic, and it's just like because the mucoid plaque was in there and it's wanting to come out, but it wasn't coming out fast enough. Then that's why I was like, yeah, you know what? There's a time to juice fast, but then there's times when you just water fasting is the best. It's the best, and I really just want to dive into a big one. But it's just I need a better housing. I need a better house situation for that. So that's why I was doing like the in and out of the juices and the dry fasting. I don't suggest long dry fast for anyone, but just to break apart some of this, to kind of to loosen up some of this stuff, because it was taking forever for all this stuff to come out because it was just annoying me. And it's like I feel like I have to go to the bathroom, and I know a lot of you guys can relate because some of you guys have Crohn's and all of these, SIBO and all these things. There's only one disease, right? And so so I'm just being honest. I'm not. Sometimes our weaknesses come back, but it's weird. Like my lungs are great. I don't know. I guess it's because the air is so pure here, but I'm surprised because the air in Bali was so bad. My skin feels good. I have a lot of, it just depends on what is your body wanting to do. How does your body want to release the stuff? And and it's, it's like I'll have trouble sleeping. I'll have all this gas and all this, and it's like it's like something is. I know that something is stuck there. I can feel it, and then once I fall asleep finally, and then I drink juice the next day, or maybe I don't need to drink anything, and it comes out, and maybe it'll be just like one little thing of mucus, or maybe it'll just be all day, or like 15 different. I had like I had a lot of huge releases in the last 3 weeks. So it's always different, but I know that it's real because I've seen it hundreds of times, and then you can tell it's mucus. That's what it is. It's not hard to. It's just not a science. It's not you don't have to be a rocket scientist to get this. So I just have to really remind you guys that the body can clean itself up. Don't treat it like a garbage dump. If you treat it like a garbage dump, you're gonna feel like you're living in a garbage dump, and that's not fun. So I've had over the course of my life, I've had up and down with the health. It's never been 100%, but I've had it. I would like to get it back how it was like 4 years ago. It was really good 3 years ago. But it's not bad, It's not bad. I'm just going through changes, and I'm glad. I'm just really glad that I finally had the gumption and because the juices is easy, but it's hard for me to sometimes get on the water in the dry fast. But I'm like, I just had to do it. You guys know when you're just sick and tired of feeling like shit, and then you're just ready to do it, So until I can do a 30 or 40 day water fast, do I really need to do that? Well, if I want to maybe eliminate my cat allergies, probably, because that's a deep lymphatic thing. But I think I'm pretty good now, because really I know that this time I'm going to be, very raw, but just as importantly, super mucusless. So what I've been doing lately is just for dinner, fruit and juice during the day, and then dinner, just tons of steamed broccoli, kale, And then I always do a whole zucchini spiralized raw. So I have a little bit of raw food in there. And then I found this tomato sauce it doesn't have citric acid, it doesn't have calcium chloride, it's organic, and it's pretty good. So I just do that, and then I put some more veggies in there, and it's very mucusless. It doesn't have really. Actually, I add some hemp seeds, and that's a little bit of mucus forming. But my point is I'm gonna keep this once I'm done with this quest of kind of going in and out of of these different cleanses and detox methods. Um, I'm gonna be really keeping it, because honestly, cooked steamed veggies, I'm very satiated with broccoli, and I don't have to have potatoes. I'm satiated with the potatoes too, but I don't have to have them. It's the same thing with the tempeh or whatever. But if you can find things that will work, like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, whatever it is, and yeah, they're cruciferous, but they're gonna be mucusless. They're gonna be mucusless, and yeah, it's not living food, but yeah, the big reason, part of why I'm doing that is because in here on the island, sometimes it's like the produce is kind of whack, and it's just not resonating. And at least on this island, it's hard to get good greens that are like actually like good greens, like that you would get in the U.S. or you get in Bali or something. So I've been, that's so I've been having just a little bit of steam stuff, just because, yeah, well, you got to work with, if you're not, if something isn't even like, tasting good, or, then yeah, sometimes it's just, you got this freaking salad mix and it just has no flavor, even though it says no pesticides, no growth hormone. Not growth hormone. Artificial fertilizers. It still just lately hasn't been good. So, but anyways, guys, I don't know. I digress. But yeah, I just wanted to just show you guys again that like this mucus is real, and yeah, having a little mucus is okay. It's important to have some mucus in your body. When you have too much, that's when it's a problem. So get it out of your body. And if you need my help, hit me up. Raw Vibrant Health. Check me out, and do anything you can to help me, and do anything you can to help your sisters and your brothers. And may you be blessed, and may you be free. Lots of love to you guys. Bye.